Let's start this video off like this. I want to thank the Lord above for being my Lord and Savior, for getting me through all the times, good and bad. I want to thank my team for being my team. Let's rock it out. I fear no one. I walk with him. Welcome. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy ODM Slim. And I'm back again with another one. We got a lot of things to do, a lot of content to get into. So let's get to this content. So the saga continues. Adam 22, whole platform from here on out will be about slandering and all this stuff and all to these people. We all know Adam 22 ain't nothing for our community, nothing for our culture. So I must destroy him. SKG. SKG, listen, man, listen. Very carefully. SKG is a liar. Let's keep it all the way clean. He's a liar. Right? He's, she's, these. I don't know, because she kind of like a transgender. On gang. Don't she got a transgender? Like, she look like a transgender to y'all? I don't know why. She's got a transgender. She got that strong face. Muscular. Crazy. I don't know who had a baby by her. Crazy. Muscular face. Listen. So, SKG come here, go on Adam 22 platform, and tells the Nipsey Hussle, I'm saying about Big U and the unalive Nipsey Hussle. This is the same lady that said Nipsey set her up. This same lady that was talking bad about Suge Knight. This is the same lady that got Big U saying Big U did everything to her, but her peoples didn't do nothing because, I don't know. First of all, everybody keeps saying this woman is from 60. She's not from 60s. She's not from 60s. You know how I know? How you know? You always tell me someone ain't from nowhere. How you know, ODM? Because her name is SKG. SKG? 6 other SKs. Straight up. That's a fact. So we're going to debunk that off the back. Off the back. Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. It's working for the feds and continue to do federal job work. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this person to implicate Big U in something bigger and better so they can get him for something, right? We all know that Big U ain't even charged with the first hot one, right? So everybody keeps saying he charged with the hot one. Big U ain't even charged with the hot one. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. But we're gonna let these people do what they're gonna do. We're gonna do what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do the right thing and commentate the right way. Title reads: SKG says Big U was involved in Nipsey unaliving. He felt untouchable. Mr. Untouchable. Ain't nobody messing with me. You know, unfadable. It's the reason why I'm out in the streets, because I'm a bona fide gangster, hustler. I never been marked Buster, hater, how you love that? Put that West back on the map. Nipsey. Fresh about the 45th out. But yeah, we got Lisa as your birthday head going all this, you know what I'm saying, getting going. Now, it's your first time to the channel, man. Listen, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. Let's get to 50,000 subscribers, y'all. Let's get this roll going. It's April. We got December is a goal for 100,000. Let's get the roll going now, y'all. Come on, if y'all message ODM, you tell your mama, your auntie, your cousins, everybody. Tell them, hey, listen, this man is the truth and the truth only. If y'all want to see me anything y'all want me to react to, send it to my Discord. Discord will be in the descriptions. On every description, Discord will be in the descriptions. You know what I'm saying? We make sure we keep all that stuff in the descriptions at all times. Yeah. Next. The final thing. I had to say it. It's your boy William Slim. Let's get to this content.
What's your perspective on what his involvement could have been with the Nipsey situation? What do you think about that?
He absolutely.
First of all, you see the question? What's your perspective on his involvement in this situation? He absolutely. You telling a female, this I don't even know the female, because she look like she could be a nigga. Straight up. Look at that motherfucker.
Absolutely was involved in Nipsey's situation, and people, they don't want to say it, they're scared to say it. That's fine, I'll say it for you. He was involved with the Nipsey situation, and I want to let the detectives, because they're supposed to reopen Nipsey's case, that's what I was told.
Oh wow.
I want to let them do their work, and I just feel like if they do their due diligence, they will find out exactly what they're looking for. But come on now, you think he wasn't?
If they find out exactly what they're looking for. And what would they be looking for, sweetheart? Anything that you think in the first the detective work when they found Eric Holder and all that shit, you think that they didn't already expect Big U to be a part of that? You didn't think they asked Eric Holder himself, was Big U involved in this? You don't think that? Absolutely. This case was investigated, right? Now, I don't know who was this, well, what. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not there. Shit, I won't even say Nip gone. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many people saying whatever they want to say. People got all their own type of input on this situation, right? When Big U was there when they so-called allegedly supposed to stomp Eric out and put Eric in a coma, did Big U tell Eric before he go to the marathon to go on Bryanhurst and try to do something else to somebody else first? Like, people don't, it's more to this stuff that was, and everybody don't know that, so they just automatically say, oh, he got to, this and that. Forget that Eric was running around doing other things before he even got to Nip. Forget that part. Forget that Eric Holder was doing all type of things before he even got to Nip. But go ahead, SKG from Rolling 60s. Shut your mouth.
Nipsey died in 2019, and he allegedly did this to Rayshawn in 2021. He felt untouchable.
So when Loose Cannon puts up the version of,
so we find out that he ain't didn't do that to Rayshawn. That y'all put all this stuff in it, and then guess what? That didn't even stick. That didn't even stick. He not even charged for that. Now what? Now what? What do y'all say now, though? That's the thing I don't get. What do y'all say now that Loose Cannon is coming out saying all this stuff? What do y'all saying Whack 100 coming out and saying all this stuff? What do y'all say now that these people are doing this stuff before the hand, though? You know what I'm saying? What do y'all say now? So what do y'all say about this with this woman? Is she's one of them, was she's one of these ones, or we call this a bitch, bitch, a bitch? Was she one of the ones we call this bitch, bitch, a bitch? Bitch, you was a bitch. This bitch, she's a bitch. This is crazy. This is that COINTELPRO shit I've been talking about. SKG. always thinks she knows what she's talking about. You was created by Whack 100 to destroy Big U. And now that these people are recanting everything they said everything that they said had to be lies. They didn't believe half the stuff that was said. Now, what you got to say?
The story where he got a call from Big U 30 minutes before it happened. Do you see that and you tend to be like, yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. And I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. He called Loose Cannon beforehand and told him that Nip died and Loose Cannon called Nip and this and that, right? Now Loose Cannon in jail and said all this shit is false. This is fake. Now you believe it still though. How you look, how everybody looking right now that believe this shit. Listen, this is a throw. I know it's a couple days old, but they see what I'm saying, but I know I just have to put this out there because everybody believed all this stuff. Now after Whack they said all this shit, now what? Now what you gotta say though? What y'all gotta say though? He gotta be involved in Nipsey. Rest in peace, Nip. He got to be involved. It gotta happen. When all these people said, man, all that stuff I was making up was lies. Ray Sean, Nip said I was making up lies. Damn. So y'all was making up lies to get this man up out of here.
I believe it. Do you remember when Luce was on a show and then I think it was an attorney number posted a deceased for Luce with the video?
Okay.
I called the attorney and talked to the attorney myself.
Uh-huh.
And
oh my God. Look, everybody, listen, this bitch is a liar. This bitch just said that when you put the date up in this attorney video, cease and desist, they put a cease and desist, I got the attorney number. And the attorney talked to me. And the attorney told you what?
attorney, she told me that Big U just hired her for that cease and desist.
Okay.
So if there was never anything, why would you hire an attorney for that?
If there was anything, because it's called slandering, stupid. It's called slandering. It's called defamation of character. Why wouldn't I hire an attorney for that when a nigga lying on my name? So now when I get a case later on, I can fight it and say, these people been lying from the jump. Dummy. Same way you go no jumper everywhere else and go with a push-up bra everywhere you go to show them fake out, them bullshit ass titties out. Man, everybody know them titties, you hit the motherfuckers hit the ground soon. The motherfuckers hit the ground running, cuz. I hate bitches that push their titties up, so pumping them up, so this and that. And then once the motherfuckers come out the motherfucker's shirt, the motherfucker touch the ground like a fruit roll up, cuz titties. Motherfucker Stretch Armstrong titties. Bitch, stop it. All that makeup on her face, the bitch three-toned it. Look at this bitch. She's three-toned it. Look at this bitch's face. Loose Cannon said he was lying. People got right with it and showed the video where Loose Cannon had to crop it out and he had to square up there and he said out his own mouth, stay with a BlackBerry. So how he FaceTimed him with a BlackBerry? See, that's the thing. I like doing this shit because I make people look stupid. Stupid? SKG, you a stupid bitch. Foo-foo bitch. Foo-foo bitch. Foo-foo bitch. Just like that. Terrible. Tuh. I hate these type of people, man. But let this go ahead. I'm letting it go well.
Yeah, right.
And so when they kept saying, oh, the attorney is fake, I talked to the attorney and I told her, do you know what type of monster you're representing? And then she told me, I don't even know him like that. He called.
But hold on. Is he harassing you or are you harassing him? Because every time you talk about something, you always go to initiate something. And you know what he did to me? Or I'm telling this person this about, this, that. It's like you harassing him. You try to say he harassing you. What the fuck?
Me to hire me for this specific case, for this cease and desist.
Right.
So that was not a fake attorney. That was a real attorney.
Yeah, because I've gotten fake cease and desist that seemed like they were cooked up on ChatGPT, but that was from an actual
law
firm
because I spoke with her. I spoke with her myself, and then I called WAC, and I'm like, I just spoke with the attorney. I'm going to do my due diligence. So I picked up the phone and called her.
And even just in the last day, I've had a few people like sending me videos of fights that it seemed like in the video it was Big U and Eric Holder involved in these videos. Like they may have been closer than certain people have led us to believe.
Absolutely. Big U is a habitual liar. If you haven't noticed that, if you just go back and look at his videos and look at different things.
Big U's a bitch liar. Told me the bitch that's a bitch liar. Saying the bitch that said that she got all these business things going on, this and that, and never heard of this bitch ever. Never heard of her. Out here doing all this stuff about people just never heard of nothing this bitch did ever in life. Now, I'm not saying Big U don't lie. Everybody, I'm a human being. We all lie. All the humans lie. Let's keep it 100. But this female is coming up here and telling you how close she is to Big U, how her family close to him, this, that. He beat her up, did all this. Nobody did nothing to it. But she running around here harassing him still. And somebody did something to me so terribly, I would stay away from that nigga by any means necessary. I would not be trying to harass him so he could do it again to me. But she won't try to believe that he did something to her, and she's doing her due diligence by following him around.
He's a habitual liar, a compulsive liar. Even with me and his situation, he lied and said he didn't know me. And then after that, he started posting pictures of us on his Instagram and tried to give them a version of a story that wasn't even true. He's a habitual liar.
Damn. As far as the whole checking in thing goes, like, is that something that you've just known about for forever? Like, is that even slightly shocking to you?
No, because I did know about it. I knew about the checking in because he bragged about the checking in. But
because he bragged about the checking in,
I didn't know the details per se.
Right, hold on, because if you know the details of it, you were part of it. So listen, watch how these people try to. But hold on, he bragged about it, but I didn't know like what he was talking about exactly. But he just said certain things about it because I'm a co-conspirator.
Regards to how deep it went, that's like if you hear checking in, you're like, okay, that means someone have to check in.
Right. If I go to Houston tomorrow, I could check in with a variety of people, and maybe they even move around with me. Maybe and there's a lot of reasons why they could want to do that. They could just want some attention or clout, hanging out with people, whatever. Right. That's very different than the situation being like, no, you have to pay X amount of dollars. Or
nobody does that. Nobody does that. If you look at what Rich Homie Quan said. He said, checking in ain't about none of that. He wants you to look out for the community, look out for the kids, look out for this and that. That's coming here checking in for the community. Nobody did that.
Or else we're going to make this very difficult.
Well, I knew about certain rappers paying. I knew about that part, right? But I didn't know to the extent in regards to, I didn't know that if they don't check in, they get hurt or unalive. Right? So when I say the details, I wasn't too privy to those details.
What the fuck? This is weird. This is weird. I don't think I'm gonna get past this shit. It's only 3.
But I did know about, okay, this person, they have to check in.
Right.
I just didn't know what happened, I guess, if the check-in wasn't checked in. If that makes sense. Like, okay, well, what happened?
Because when I remember sitting there having the conversation with Loose Cannon, and he's kind of talking about them getting $50,000 out of Rick Ross and Meek Mill and shit, just so that they could like continue to be out at some club or something. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, Big U's on that? Like, that's how you guys were getting down? Like, I was so confused. And now the feds have this all in the indictment, and I'm kind of just reading the indictment like,
the feds got all that in the indictment, and they're telling you that they got all this from social media. So they said the feds got an indictment. Adam 22. Listen, hold on 1 second, y'all. The feds got this in an indictment. I read the indictment, and I'm still doing the Big U slander, which means what? I'm trying to build another indictment. Adam 22, indictment builder.
Oh, okay. I thought that Loose Cannon was doing some attention shit and just kind of making stuff up to have a viral clip or whatever. And he didn't just talk about it on my podcast. He talked about it even more on Academics' podcast. But that was kind of shocking to me. Like on the podcast, people think that I know about this stuff and then I get people to talk about it because I already know. And it's like, no, people are just spilling their guts, like telling me their life story, which unfortunately in Loose Cannon's situation, it's like, if this was a couple years ago in the eyes of the feds, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
All right, so Meek Mill's already debunked that, said that didn't even happen. But Adam 22 don't care about Meek Mill debunking that. They still want to bring it up. So I'm just showing y'all this, bro. This is nasty fucking work, bro. I just bunked to see y'all show this nasty work. That after this, he dropped this a day ago, right? Meek Mill's like 4 or 5 days ago, Ben said this not true. And he's still pushing this type of slander. This type of stuff these people pushing. Now, mind you, might do the video beforehand or not. But I still see people push this type of slander, this type of get down. Man, listen, bro. I'm done with this type of shit, bro. I'm done with these people in our community trying to fuck with our community, disrespect our community, and destroy us. We got to stand up for each other, bro. We can't be supporting no jumper. We can't be supporting this shit. Let the motherfuckers keep going broke. Fuck no jumper as a whole, as a company, as a business. It is what it is. Fuck that building. Fuck the one on Melrose. Fuck all that shit. Hope it all disappear. Straight up. No ifs, ands, or buts, and I'm gone. Yo. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's time. It's the end of my video, and it's time to big it up one of my dogs. My business partner, you know what I'm saying? Drea the Virgo. Shout out Drea the Virgo. Drea the Virgo. Hey, Drea the Virgo. Shout out Drea the mother Virgo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Drea the Virgo. Now, Drea the Virgo is one of my friends, man. Good business partner of mine. She get in there, get it done. Anything y'all want to get done, YouTube-wise, anything to social media-wise, just YouTube. Anything social media-wise. You see all the platforms. All these platforms, Drea the Virgo, is monetizing my platforms. It's helping me with all of them. And she's helping a gang of different people. You know what I'm saying? Look at my boy Gangland Neen and everybody else. We doing our thing, baby. So if y'all want to be a part of the winning team, man, tap it with Drea the Virgo on IG. You know what I'm saying? She going to get it there and get it done. You know what I'm saying? You might even get a video of your boy with ODM Slim. Yours truly. So, man, tap in. Drea the Virgo, man. IG and all platforms, man. Drea the Virgo. Shout out Drea.